the first 10 minutes. Only on NBC North Dakota News, the news leader.
Good evening, I'm Monica Hannon.
And I'm Alan Miller. Thanks for joining us. It's become a tradition for Star Wars fans. Use the Force and wait in line. Well, this time it's this week's release of Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, that has fans putting work or school on hold. A few people have already pulled out tents and sleeping bags to get tickets for the first showing, which will be at 12:01 a.m. Thursday. Now, this line is forming at the Grand Theaters in Bismarck. Now, tonight at 10, Jeff Grossclose talks with those in line to find out what draws them to put everything else aside in order to get movie tickets.
Yeah, at least the weather's nice, Kevin, but I hope they did something nice for their mothers before they started camping out.
Yeah, well, let's hope so anyway. Yesterday.
Monica Hannon.
And I'm Alan Miller. Thanks for joining us. Now, even if you consider yourself a Star Wars fan, would you camp out for 4 days and 4 nights just to get tickets to the premiere of Episode 2? Well, Jeff Grossclose found some people who are doing it right now in anticipation of Thursday's opening of Attack of the Clones.
Since Sunday night, these Star Wars fans have been camping out across the street from the Grand Theaters, waiting to get tickets to Star Wars Episode 2.
I camped out for Episode 1 too, and I wanted to be first. We got there a couple nights ahead of time, and there was already tents set up. So this year I want to make sure I was first.
Showing up 76 hours in advance of the first showing at 12:01 a.m. Thursday morning, he's got a pretty good shot.
I just waited a long time for it, you know. I'm really excited about it. It's the nostalgia of it all.
He and friends have the tent set up, the grill's ready, and even the lightsabers around for some friendly sparring.
It's phenomenal. It's really interesting to see these people are that excited about it. It makes us more excited too.
Day and night. Besides, we'll rotate, take breaks so we can take showers and stuff, you know, so we don't stink too bad in the theater. And
even with the excitement, there are still a couple of things that Matt's fiance, Rebecca Scarrow, is dreading.
The rain, the cold. I guess I'm not really looking forward to it being freezing cold, but it's going to be fun, just relaxing and roughing it a little bit. But.
So just what are we supposed to call these Star Wars fanatics? After all, Star Trek fans are called Trekkies.
Episode 1, they called us wizards. I've never heard that, and I think it sounds stupid. And I've heard it's called Star Warriors, which is also pretty lame. I don't know, I'm just a Star Wars fan.
And with the first showing still days away, I don't think anybody will argue that. In Bismarck, Jeff Grossclose, NBC North Dakota News.
Tickets are expected to go fast, and they'll be available at the Grand Theaters box office starting at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Now, on Thursday and Friday, there will be 4 shows each day, with the box office opening at 3:30. Saturday and Sunday, there will be 7 shows daily, with the box office opening at 11:30 each morning. The movie will be showing on 2 screens. One theater seats 300 people, the other 330.
Are you ready for the hottest ticket in town? If you're not in this line, you're not. Good evening, I'm Elizabeth Schmark from News 12. Coming up next, I'll introduce you to some Star Wars fanatics.
Wear your eye on Dakota. KXMB News 12 at 6 starts right now.
I'm happy to hear the new Star Wars movie is called Attack of the Clones, but if I try to cut in this line, the attack might be on me. Coming up next, we'll introduce you to the very first person to get in line. Do you have what it takes to be first in line for Star Wars? Good evening, I'm Elizabeth Schmark. Coming up next, I'll show you a couple who did it.
Well, for all you Star Wars fans out there, your time has finally come.
It's been 3 years since Episode 1 hit the theaters. Now the much anticipated Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, has finally arrived in Bismarck. KXMB News 12's Elizabeth Schmark is at the Grand Theaters in North Bismarck to see how much of a force you need to get a ticket. Elizabeth?
Well, Tom and Sherry, if you don't have a Star Wars ticket by now, you better be able to play one heck of a Jedi mind trick to get one. Earlier today, there was a scene out here about an hour ago when theater doors opened and unleashed the hysteria that has been brewing for Episode 2. Tickets were going faster than light speed for the first showing starting at midnight. And joining me now are the luckiest Star Wars fans in Bismarck, Matt and Rebecca. Just tell me, how long did you guys actually wait out here to get in there and get those tickets?
As of right now, it's been about 70 hours.
We were here since Sunday night at 8 p.m., so it's been a little while.
Now, some people might say you're a little nutty to be able to do this. What kind of made you want to do it?
Just really excited. I came here for Episode 1 and camped out, and I was hoping to be first, but there was a bunch of people in front of me, and I was way around the back of the building, so it took a few extra days this time.
So is your goal then for this year, or for this time around, to be #1, and you are #1? Tell me, what does it take to be able to do that?
A lot of time on your hands. A lot of kind of a lack of anything else to do.
And what are your hopes to, for this Star Wars? I mean, this is a big deal. This is number 2.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think much better than the first one, and really exciting. A lot more exciting.
Well, thank you for joining us, and may the Force be with you both as you wait here for the next 6 hours with the rest of the people. And as for me, I was going to wait for a matinee showing, but all this craziness kind of got to me, so I will be at the 12 o'clock showing tonight. So reporting live at the Grand Theater, Elizabeth Schmarak, KXMB News 12. Back to you guys.
Wow, aren't you lucky? Well, I don't know, but I think I am going to wait for a matinee, or at least just a regular time.
Yeah,
myself.
I don't know if, camping's fun when you're by the lake, but I don't know about in the parking lot of the Grand Theaters. No offense. It looks like you had a little sunburn from spending so much time outside.
It's just 2 hours away until Star Wars opens up right here in Bismarck. We're here live at the Grand Theaters.
You're watching NBC North Dakota News. This is the Night Report.
Good evening, I'm Alan Miller.
And I'm Monica Hannon. Thanks for joining us. Well, can you feel the excitement, or at least the force?
Oh yeah, after 3 long years since the last installment, Star Wars Episode 2 is finally hitting theaters. Now, it doesn't open officially until tomorrow, which is only 2 hours away, and that's why the Grand Theaters in Bismarck are holding a special screening at 12:01 a.m. Fortunately, NBC North Dakota News has a resident Star Wars buff on staff, and he goes by the name of Darren Mark. Darren.
That's right, baby. Now, some would say this is the biggest loser fest in town, but not me. I am one of these guys. I am a Star Wars aficionado since birth. In fact, I brought my passport to prove it. In 1993, I went to the Star Wars 15th anniversary trilogy at the Wang Center in Boston. 9 hours of the wars back to back to back, and now I'm here at the Grand Theater in Bismarck because, to tell you the truth, I just can't get enough of it. Can you guys get enough of Star Wars? No! These guys are the official Star Wars buffs. Some of them have been here for hours, some have been here for days. Some of these guys have been here since Sunday night. They are freezing, but they can't wait to get into the wars, because rumor has it this one is supposed to be even better than the last one. So in about 2 hours, we'll find out if that's the case. Let's come up to some of the fans and talk to them for ourselves. Now, this guy reportedly saw a bootleg of Star Wars Episode 2. Yeah. What's the word on it, man?
It's going to be a great movie, a lot better than the last one. A little bit of romance, a lot of fighting, and of course a lot of clones, which we all love.
Well, this is the Attack of the Clones, so if there weren't clones, I think we'd all be disappointed.
As we should be.
Okay, now there's people out there in the audience saying, clones? Who cares about clones? Who cares about Star Wars?
Star Wars is the history of our world as we see it, and so we have to really understand where our world come from. In other words, other universes as well. So
you were actually saying that you were born on like Coruscant or one of these planets that's in Star Wars. You're not an Earthling.
No, definitely not. I can confirm that.
Is it hard to find dates with that in your past?
Most of the time, yes.
Okay, well, good luck to you on that front. Now, tonight when Star Wars begins, there's going to be a lot of applause, a lot of cheers. Let's go through it for the people at home who can't be there tonight. Now, the first thing is the 20th Century Fox logo is going to come on.
Of course.
All right. Then, the next step, we're going to see the Lucasfilm Limited. Then, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, at what point do we applaud?
As soon as the word Star Wars appears.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, Star Wars.
Yeah!
You heard it right here, baby. Star Wars Episode 2 coming to the Grand Theater in just under 2 hours. None of us can wait to see it. Reporting live from the Grand Theater, I'm Darren Mark. Let's toss it back to the studio.